Hello, back again. Today I'm going to show you how to do a banoffee pie or banoffee cake. I'm using pastry case, sweet short crust. So you can make your own or you can buy it in sheets on a block and roll it. Nothing wrong with buying it, it's just as good. If you don't do that, then you make a biscuit base like a cheesecake. So what you do, get your biscuits, any biscuits you want, and just crush them into crumbs. In a pan, for every 100 grams of biscuits, but it varies on your biscuit, put 50 grams of butter in your pan. Melt it and put your biscuits in and stir it all together so it all clumps together. If it doesn't, get another pan, put more butter, melt it, then tip it in. Don't put your butter straight in with the biscuits, it'll take forever to melt. So I've just got a pan warming up here. Your pastry, if you're going to use pastry, you need to blind bake it. Blind baking just basically means baking it without nothing in it. So you put your pastry into whatever mould or case you're using and get your parchment paper, or I call it baking paper, put it in the bottom and get something heavy. You can get baking beans especially for this, or I use bag of dry lentils, dried beans, which you can reuse and use. Put them in and it just stops the pastry from puffing up. Put them in the oven about 180, 20 minutes ish, and your pastry's got to be thinner the better. So put it in, take them out, be careful, whatever you use, like your beans or whatever, they're going to be red hot. Empty them all out, put it back in the oven for about another 15 minutes to cook the bottom. Should all come out brown. If it starts burning around the edge, put some foil on, and that's your pastry done. So for this, we're going to need 150 grams of butter. Okay, let me turn this camera around. I forgot. So, somebody said do this landscape. I'm doing landscape, I'm not really all keen. No, I can't do it. Right, okay, so there you go. Yeah, I said do it landscape. Don't know why. So 150 grams butter into a pan. That's that done. You want 150 grams of soft brown sugar. Put that in. We need that to melt now. And you want to do this so it all melts, all the sugar's melted, everything's combined. And it'll look like a thick caramel sauce. This is the caramel we're making. You can go out and buy it already in tins. There's a name for it. De las something, it's French. But it's quite expensive. So, better off. I don't know what that is. What's that? Oh, my sugar. I didn't know what that was. Right, we'll just let this cook. So, what a day already. It's only 10:30. I've been cooking since, I think about 4:30. It's red hot. I've got air conditioning, but not in here. I've got a sprinkler system. And it goes off at 52 degrees. The hottest it's been in here is 50. Right, so that's, you can see that. Wait for it to all melt. Get where's me things? So yeah, banoffee pie. So there's 150 grams of butter. Again, I always say don't use margarine, please. I'm using it utterly butterly. You use flora, clover, and you've got 150 grams of soft brown sugar. Then next, let me get a little thing out. Where are we? I think that will do. So we now want 1 tin of condensed milk. Tip all that in. I'll tell you, I think this is about 400 grams. I think these are all standard size tins at 400. I've never seen a bigger one. So it's condensed milk. Don't get the other one, which is I believe is evaporated. Different thing. won't work. Well, it might work, but I won't. I've never actually used it. So that's 1 tin, and yeah, it's 400 grams of evaporated milk. Well, what we need to do now, give this a mix. This needs to come to the boil and it all bubbling up. So when all that bubbles, we'll take off the heat and we'll just let's turn it up. And we'll just let it go cold. You don't want it to go perfectly cold because it'll set in a pan. Set like glue. So when it's cold and it's all thickened, then we'll jump to the next stage. So yeah, you should keep stirring it. It can go a bit, thick and stick to your pan if you're not careful. So we'll just wait. Right, I'll tell you what. All I'm going to do now, I'm going to turn the camera around, leave that to come to the boil, take it off the heat, and I've got one I've made earlier. So let's go. Here's one I've made earlier. So what I've done, I've lined the bottom with bananas and tipped the caramel when it's gone cold. So got some sliced bananas. I've covered these in lemon juice. The reason for that is the lemon juice will slow down at the rate the bananas go black. If you're going to eat it straight away, it doesn't matter. But these are for a customer later on today, so I have to soak them in lemon juice. So what I'm going to do, my hands are clean by the way. Right, I'm just watching that caramel doesn't burn. As soon as it starts bubbling, we've got to take it off. Open. Well, I should have enough banana. I've got more bananas. I'm not going to run out. Just bear with me, it's almost bubbling. Just bear with me. Just got to give it a quick stir. So it's starting to bubble up now. Yeah, you should keep stirring this, otherwise it's going to stick on the bottom and burn like it has done. But we can deal with that. Right, more bananas. Like I said, I've got a layer of bananas on the bottom as well. And yes, I do, all my stuff is sterilised. It's washed and sterilised. So, okay, towel. So almost done. This is what I use for after cleaning, and it's a steriliser. VWP. Right, we're almost done with this cream, well, caramel, sorry. Bear with it. Almost done. Right, I'll get rid of this somewhere. I've got that much stuff I've been cooking. Right. Next, we've got to do some piping work. So cream. So need a disposable bag. I'm using that pipe and nozzle. So these bags come on a roll, different sizes. So you cut it, then you cut the bottom depending on the size. So get them online. Right, this is done. I'll just let them take this off the heat. Right, that's done. And your piping nozzles come in different size. There's your small one. Next, a bigger one. And you've got this medium size, but they do go bigger as well. And you got the Russian ones, they're for doing flowers and petals. So all this is double cream, which I've used that one tub. I think that how many, 270 ml. It should be more than enough for this. Caster sugar, about 2 tablespoons, depending how sweet you like it, and a tablespoon of vanilla extract. And it is extract, don't use essence, please. essence is man-made chemicals. So what we'll do, if you've not got a piping bag, then just put it on and smooth it out. So what we're going to do, 2. So you put it on just 1/2 inch above, squeeze and lift, squeeze and lift, squeeze and lift. So about 1/4 inch from, squeeze and push down, up and down, up and down, up and back down. There we go. Then yeah, more than enough. This will do the other one. From the outer, go in. When you do the circle from the outer and you're working, overlap the previous circle. Just keep overlapping, 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 overlapping. There we go. And that's that. So basically just double cream, like I said, with sugar, vanilla. It's called Chantilly, and whip it up using a mixer. You can do it by hand, but it's going to take you forever. So that's that. What I'll do, I was going to get some flake and crumble it up, but I forgot to get it, so we'll just use a bar. Well, I'll show you. Doesn't take long. Now let me get a grate. So grate this up. It just does everywhere, but hey, it doesn't matter. Put as much as you want on. That's that. Did Banoffee pie. Brilliant. Oh god, I could just pick that up and shove it all in my face. It's a shame I've got to give it to a customer. So yeah, there we go. I'm going to have to work out how to edit, you know. Oh, I'll show you this pan. This is, yeah, I don't want to tip it too much, but it will thicken up this. Just leave it. Give it about an hour before I tip it on to the next one. So that's it. Thank you very much for watching. Enjoy. Bye bye.